Hi guys, I wanted to record a quick video about storyboarding today because I'm going to be honest, I'm not quite sure how much I'll be able to talk today. You might be able to tell I have a cold, so my voice might be gone by 7th or 8th period, and I figure this way you can watch it and see what you do. Now, one thing I want you to notice, I have my entire script typed out word for word on my storyboard. This storyboard is one I made this past weekend. And it went to the went to the Vittle presentation you see on the directions page. So if you were to go and watch my Vittle and compare it to this, you'll see that everything's the same. I do ad-lib a few times, I think like in here, for instance, but you'll notice I don't have as much of a flow when I'm ad-libbing as when I'm reading what I have written. It's much easier to read out everything that you have written. If you typed everything in here, or if you use the paper copy and write, the more specific you are here, the easier your video will be. Above each of your lines for writing, you also have these boxes. Now, you can do one of two things here. If you are an artistic type person, or you just want to get this done pretty quickly and you don't want to, waste a whole lot of time, you can simply draw out or sketch out the pictures that you're going to be using. So for instance, let's say you're going to start with a picture of Milton Hershey. So maybe you just draw out the picture, all right? Or you can also, if you'd rather, write out what you're going to do, you can say in here like Hershey, PA. So you're going to show a picture of Hershey, PA. Now, if you're like me, you're not really an artist. Rather than draw things, you'll copy and paste pictures from the internet right into here. And that's what I did here. You can see that's a picture I saved from the internet, and I simply put it into that box. You can also see, like I typed in here sometimes, you can add text. So in here, like I just said, a boat sailing on the ocean. You might remember that's the boat that I had where I narrated and it moved along. Biggest thing here, guys, biggest thing is to be detailed. The more effort and the more detail you put into this storyboard, the better it's going to be. Remember yesterday I talked about how the whole idea behind all these different steps is that they build upon each other, right? So you have like down here the big basin. This was your biography worksheet, the first thing you did last week. And then over here, you had the research check-in yesterday, right? And then you wrote your paragraph here about the power of one. All right. And then in here is where you're going to do your storyboard. All right. It's very important, very important. Use this information. Right? Don't forget what you've already done. But most importantly is be detailed. The more detail you put into this step, the longer you take here, the easier your video will be to create. All right, if you have any questions, you need any help, let me know. I'll be around.